Hi, Gloria Brooks here with Nature Glow's eScience. In 2010, I opened a homeschool program called Heathcote Art and Science Center. It was within the Heathcote Intentional Community in Freeland, Maryland. You can certainly Google search them. They're an awesome intentional community. And it was the perfect atmosphere to have an outdoor nature-based science program for homeschoolers. I ended up serving 16 homeschoolers that year with a core group of kids that lived at the community as I did. And I was a full-time member there. And one of the things that we did every day was start off the program with a circle time. And the kids and I would gather together. We'd sit on bean bags and those trifold cushions that can be either a bed or a seat. And we just kind of gather around, get all comfy, and each of the kids brought their own journal. One of the young girls, Magdalena, brought a handmade journal she made out of cereal boxes and just like stapled together some paper. It was really super cool, and it was actually like that thick. So she would write in that every day. I had my journal as well, where I would record the events of the day as they unfolded. And what was beautiful about this program was that the kids were at choice for what they wanted to do. I provided the resources. Now, the resources were based on math and science, especially the natural sciences. So I filled the room. I filled the bookshelves. I would lay out different activities and new activities, several new activities per program day on different tables situated throughout the room. And had like little cubbies, and we also had these little shelves where there was different types of craft paper, and we had craft supplies. And the kids always found plenty of resources of interest to create their own activities and keep themselves busy. And this was it was styled after open classroom because that's what I was trained in the year before for 4.5 months. So I'm showing you the backside of Robber's Roost here in Central California, by the way, which I'm going to give you a short tour of after I finish here. By the way, give me a thumbs up, hit subscribe here on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever you're watching me from. Please give me a thumbs up, and certainly love your comments as well. So back to Heathcote Art and Science Center, which we lovingly called HASC. So during the winter months, the circle time was just really key, and the kids having their journals to record what their intentions were at the beginning of the day, and then we would circle back up at the end of the day, and they would write again in their journal about what they did. So here you're covering your literature, writing, and kids that don't write yet drew pictures, make comics. It's just so creative, and totally takes the pressure off of writing it and just makes it so much more real and interesting. And it's not based on any kind of a curriculum. Basically, the kids the kids are living their own curriculum, quote unquote. Another thing that I did during circle time was read stories, and I would read seasonal stories. Now, this is the time of year, the holidays have just winded down. They're winding down. It's already January 3rd or 2nd. What day is it? January 3rd. So there's this tendency with the seasons, like especially in the middle of winter, for what's called the winter doldrums can come along and wreak havoc in your homeschool. So another thing that we did was games, and you can do this yourself. That's why I'm sharing this. I'm sharing this story with you to inspire you to do something similar. And this can be, tacked on to pretty much most homeschool styles, even like the most close to traditional education being classical homeschool, I think it is. Even you guys can, implement a circle time, having journals, even learning centers, according to whatever it is you're studying. But I would say the more relaxed spectrum of homeschoolers, you can really dive deep into this and take your time with journaling and, allow the kids to free range graze, quote unquote, in the learning centers. So having games set up and game schooling is like really picking up speed in the homeschool community. It's just amazing. You can like order games on eBay according to whatever subjects that you want games for. You can go on Teachers Pay Teachers and get free games. Just download them. Just click their free button. You do have to set up a free account, which is so simple to do. And then just like you could literally download hundreds of games per concept even that you want to study with your kids. So there's no shortage of game resources for you to game school. But that's a really great way to get through the winter blahs is circle time, reading books aloud, seasonal books, setting up little learning centers around your home, and also game schooling is a big one. And getting outdoors. I got my students outdoors every single day. We would spend like 2 hours at a time, 2-3 hours just outside. And we had 112 acres of wooded land to hike around. So we had like such a dream situation. You may not have that luxury to hike around your property with your kids, but you can go for car trips and go to the local nature centers or forests, whatever forests are around you for hikes. And in the winter, if it's really cold where you are, you can actually look for animal tracks. And if you live near Newark, Delaware, there's an amazing class at White Clay Creek about animal tracking. I don't know if she still runs it. The Nature Center director was Angel Burns. That was like back in early 2000s. So check it out, look online, see if there's animal tracking classes. But you can still pick it up. Just go outside in your backyard, your front yard, your side yard, and look for animal tracks after it snows and try to identify them. Go online or get an animal tracks handbook, a nature handbook, and just see if you and your kids can identify them. You can also find animal tracks in like mud and put like plaster in them and make little molds of animal tracks. It's really cool. All right, so those are some really cool ideas to help you kick off your homeschool year this winter, this new year. And let's have a look at Robber's Roost. So I am on the back side of Robber's Roost here. I went here yesterday. Ooh, I just heard an echo. Hello! So isn't this so cool? I just really am so excited to be here. I haven't explored over there yet. I was going to go there next. Today I allowed myself plenty of time to explore. I don't have to get back for any meetings, so just get to really enjoy the beauty and wonder of Robber's Roost. I did look up a little bit of history about this place. So it was inhabited by robbers back in the 1800s. There was a Mexican with the last name of Vasquez. I probably am butchering that. It's a fairly common name. But he and a group of other people lived here, and what they would do is they would stage up in these rocks. They're on the front side, there's the roost, and there would be watchmen, people watching the roads out here, and stagecoaches would come, and many stagecoaches would be laden with gold and gems from the mines, from the local mines here in the area, and they would go down, I guess, on their horseback and rob the stagecoaches. So that's how this place got its name, because it was inhabited by robbers. Pretty interesting. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I will be releasing tomorrow Math Learning Secrets. It's my new guide helping you create a math learning five secrets math learning system to help you lessen your grip on compulsory math education and implement more fun and real-life connections with math. I will be opening that enrollment. Well, it's not really an enrollment. Well, it could be. You'll see. But it starts off with an extremely, extremely amazing deal, which I will be giving you for my Math Learning Secrets Guide, and super excited to introduce that to you tomorrow. All right, so get on my wait list by clicking the link here for my unit study, and you will be the first to hear when I release Math Learning Secrets tomorrow. And thanks for watching. Talk to you tomorrow.